And we had to do it running back.
And from a leadership role?
Just try to get guys to follow you in the right direction. We lost 3 in a row. It's a bad streak to have. Just try to stay confident in what we're doing. Everything's going to come together this time.
Sometimes, like a year ago, after losing to Maryland, this was a team looking for answers. What's different this time?
Saturday night and Sunday, everybody was kind of talking like that, looking for answers. Then Monday we came in, it was just like kind of a different demeanor. Like, all right, we kind of know what we got to do. Once we get it, once we just find a spark of any kind, we know we can build off of that. And that's and basically that's kind of all we kind of need. A little spark, and we'll build off of that, and we'll get everything rolling.
So it's not so much looking for answers, it's just trying to find something intangible that can get you going.
Definitely, just like a scout team member stepping up, being big in practice, or, special teams being more relevant, or offensive player just stepping up, getting on the deep, just something in that nature, so yeah.
For you to get back to the positive yardage you were getting, is there any fundamental thing you've looked at on film?
Just this Miami game, I probably have a lot of answers for you. But last game, me and Coach Powell just kind of sat down and looked at him, just like kind of just drew some bad, looks. Defense kind of had a good call in that play. It's just kind of bad luck I kind of drew. But as far as fundamentals, just keep running behind my pads, downhill, and being a player that I'm capable of doing.
Is there something inside of the play once the play begins that you can do on the field in terms of reading the defense? Is that something you maybe noticed when looking back on the film?
No, not really. Just best thing, me and Andre are trying to work on, making the first 1 and 2 defenders miss. That's probably our main mindset. But as far as mentally, as far as reading it, me and Coach Powell kind of sat down. We've been doing a pretty good job of that.
You mentioned the spark. Is it just a play inside of the game?
No, it don't got to be inside the game. Like I kind of just mentioned, like it could be like a scout team player just selling out, and us just feeding off of that, or like, just any little thing, defensive player getting an interception for a return, just in practice, just any little thing. So.
Andre Ellington, I guess, can get some more carries and he's a starter. You being a good team guy, obviously, you support him a lot, but how much does that drive you, and how much motivation do you have to maybe turn your game up another notch?
We always compete against each other, on and off the field, everything we do, it's kind of, it's not like, oh, well, I'm going to get more carries than you, or vice versa, it just kind of happens that way, certain plays, you have different reads. He's, coming out of high school, he kind of ran the offense, and he's probably the best reader as far as the running back perspective I've ever seen. I've been around some great ones, and just the way he reads is a little different. So I have no problem with, being a less leader of the carry. He's just a tremendous athlete. As far as when it comes to reading and making cuts. So
It doesn't increase your competitive juices at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. Always when he breaks it, it's like coming up after a guy hitting a home run. You trying to do the same thing. Getting out there and just trying to better myself for him. Not people always have to depend on him to make the big play. Kind of do the same thing with him. So yeah.
They discussed the new role because Andre met with us yesterday early. After he said he had not yet talked with you about Andre Ellington's new role. Have you had that conversation yet?
Yes, I'm gonna say yeah. Kind of mentioned to me. I kind of got it off rip, like as far as what he wanted, and it's fine with me.
Is it fun because you're still going to be heavily involved in the offense? You're still going to be very much a guy they're going to have to go to. Because Dabo reaffirmed that in the news conference a while ago.
Oh yeah, it's kind of. Andre's always been a leading carry. Last year doing the things he did. This year him having more carries than I do. It's just definitely not a problem. I'm used to splitting carries. And just being able to be out there and just having opportunities is always always what I look for. So that's probably as long as I'm on the field, having an opportunity to do what I do, I'm okay.
What are you focusing on right now to kind of improve your production? What are you looking at when you go back to tape and say, well, I can do this better, I can do that better?
Kind of like I just told them, you know, if you'd have asked me this at the Miami game, I probably had a lot of answers. But after this game, you know, it's just kind of drawing, not really bad luck, just defense being in the place that it should be, you know. Hoping this guy kind of comes over, shift over with this motion or something that he does and he's in the right place. You know, just that kind of thing happened this game, you know. And probably the main thing is being a leader, and like I said earlier, me and Andre just trying to make that first and second guy miss more. So that's probably the main thing.
Is it a matter at this point of you just run hard, do what you're doing, do what you've been coached to do, and eventually you'll break through?
Definitely, that's exactly what it is. You know, that's kind of what Coach Powell was kind of talking to me about, and I kind of just got the gesture, you know, as far as what you asked me earlier. So yeah.
But you suggested at some point it's just maybe bad luck. Like they're always blitzing you.
Basically, it's kind of what it is. You know, not necessarily blitzing, but like I said, just kind of in the right spot at the right time. You know, like kind of was okay. We do throw a motion this way. We kind of hoping he go over with the motion. He kind of doesn't. You know, he kind of sit in the right place. You know, so it happens. It happens.
I guess, do you draw some confidence from last year that you did have productive plays and that you were productive back last year? Maybe if you keep working hard, it will come for you, the big plays and the big yardage.
That's always my mindset. I'm always feel like if I'm given the opportunity, I'm going to produce. You know, just on the downside a little bit the last couple weeks, but sooner or later, as a whole, will pick up. And you know, I feel like I'll be right there in the mix. Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Jamie.
No problem. No problem. Mm.